super cool company in the B2B space, which I love so much. In September of 2020, less than a year ago, they raised $75 million at roughly a $550 million valuation. Now, currently on the public stock market, they have over a $3 billion valuation. They're classifying, to me, what should be GMV as revenue. I love this company, Xometry. They just went public in the past few weeks. Xometry is a B2B marketplace. It's a little bit different version of a B2B marketplace. Most of the time when I talk about B2B marketplaces, I'm talking about kind of like pure play product marketplaces. Xometry is actually like contract manufacturing. So yes, you're buying a product. That product is being custom made for the business customer by, they have a network of over 5,000 of these kind of smaller machine shops, like metal machine shops, many of them, but different types of machining shops you can see here. Their customers are like NASA, for example, or automotive manufacturers. They've got Bosch here and Dell and GE, right? So you need a part, you need, a smaller quantity of the parts, but they need to be, you need them made and specifically made. So if you need replacement parts, if you're prototyping for certain parts on new products, for example, very like fast turnaround time, very customized, right? Not kind of like mass production. I'm making thousands of these units. Smaller quantity, very customized, replacement, prototyping, that kind of stuff, but much higher margin generally on those kinds of products than the mass production type of stuff. So love this company. Super cool company in the B2B space, which I love so much. And they just went public. Really good growth, almost 100% year over year growth from 2019 to 2020. Top line, looking at revenue, 80 to 140 million. So what is this company valued at? $3 billion. It actually opened at $87 a share. It's now at 70. So it was actually opened at more. Where they raised their money, they being Xometry, because they raised at a $1.9 billion price, then it opened even higher. They raised $300 million as a part of this IPO, and now it's at $3 billion. So actually, they did pretty well, or their investors did well. They actually left money on the table. But let's take a step back. It is now currently valued at $3 billion. They actually, when they raised their equity from the banks leading up to the IPO, they raised at a $1.9 billion valuation. In September of 2020, like less than a year ago, they raised $75 million at roughly a $550 million valuation. Then, less than a year later, they raised, going into the IPO, at a $1.9 billion valuation. Yes, that's almost 4 times. And now currently on the public stock market, listed on the NASDAQ, they have over a $3 billion valuation. I love this company. In 2020, now we don't exactly know, where 2021 will close out for them. But in 2020, they did $140 million in revenue. Now, what is revenue? Revenue for them is actually really GMV, because this cost of revenue is basically what the company is paying out to the third-party sellers. So this 141 million minus the 108, this 33 million, technically to me, that's revenue. Technically. They're classifying, to me, what should be GMV as revenue. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. That's just how they're doing it. That's how I think about it. However you want to look at it. $140 million in GMV. You will see 10x GMV to EV multiples. You will see that. We've covered that before on the show. Public companies. But now it's currently valued. It's actually over $3 billion. So let's say that this is on track to be at $300 million in GMV over the course of 2021. Then you could say we're in the ballpark on the $3 billion valuation. But that's not where it is today, right? And I think that would probably be where the most favorable projection would be. That would be more than 100% year over year GMV growth. They're doing maybe 80% year over year. I feel like where they raised the $300 million, 1.9, that makes more sense to me. You're seeing this kind of asset price inflation everywhere. Everywhere. I don't know how much longer it lasts, but if you're one of these tech companies, I mean, take advantage of it while you can, right? Because this thing won't last forever. And when it crashes, it's going to crash pretty hard. Hi, I'm Alex. Thanks for watching the show. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, but even better, make sure to follow us on Odyssey, follow us on Rumble, and text us 203-646-5159. Text the word Monopoly. You'll be subscribed. You'll get updates about when we're going live, our latest videos, and we'll send you even a little goodie bag. And in the event that we all get banned from big tech, we'll still be connected.